So what's the best we can do? We're in this simulation or matrix or whatever you want to call it. We don't remember any past lives, most of us. So how do we avoid being deluded to where we cease to be ourselves anymore? Basically, it's like dying because we cease. But technically, when you take a drop of water and you drop it in the ocean, it still exists. It just doesn't really know it exists because it's so diluted that it... But for practical purposes, what would you consider that? You don't really exist anymore. Not really. You don't think the same way. You don't remember the same thing. You just basically cease. Right? That's the way I see it. I don't like that. I want to continue. I like who I am. I want to continue with my consciousness. I want to be able to think in spirit form, just the way I do in human form. So how do I do that? How do I stay continuous with my consciousness after I leave my body? How do I do that? Well, let me tell you, this is what I figured out. The only way to do it is to assert your sovereignty and do it in such a way as to make it undeniable for all the non-corporeal beings that want to harvest your consciousness and your energy. You have to make it clear that you are sovereign and you will be continuous. And you have to make them believe it, because you have to believe it 100%. You have to be a force to be reckoned with. And you know how rare that is? Do you have any idea how rare that is? It's extremely rare. Yes, out of 8.5 billion people on the planet, there's probably only 100 people whose consciousness is going to continue after the harvest. And the harvest is overdue. If you look at the Law of One framework, the harvest is due. He's been talking about the harvest for 50 years, or, well, 40 years. He said it was coming soon. And it is. It's actually overdue. And if you look at all the other channeled materials, and they talk about, look at Barbara Marciniak, I think her name is, and the 3 waves of whatever, ascension or whatever. Is anybody going to actually ascend? Well, some people are. I mean, they're going to stay continuous. That's basically what the same thing is what it means.